Good morning. Hey. Shut the heat off. It's nice and warm in here right now. Oh wow, looks like a nice day out there today. And this window's never been fogged up before. I think it's because I had this cover on there all night and it probably just trapped in the moisture in there. Look how pretty that looks out there. Heck yeah.
So you want to live the great big van life dream. The big dream is to sell everything you own, quit your job, walk away from everything that you've ever known to be normal, buy a camper van, build it all out, and hit the road full time. You watch channels like mine and you're like, man, do I ever want a life just like Chrome where I can wake up somewhere beautiful, go for nice oceanside walks in the sunrise, and do whatever I want. And you wonder, how can you do that? Well, was one option. Work your butt off your whole life like most people that are retiring pretty soon that watch my channel and get out here and enjoy the fruits of your labor. Or you be like me, which is the majority of people that are getting into van life that still needs a job. You gotta go out, you gotta work, you gotta make money in order to keep your van moving down the road a little bit. Some people get jobs for 3 months, quit, travel for 3 months, find a new location to sit down for a little while and get another job to fuel up the next few months of travel. Me? I make videos every day here for you guys. This is my job. I've been finding a lot lately that I've been hitting places that really reminds me of my past life. And I think no matter how much you achieve in life or what happens in your life, you have to remember where it all started, because that's what keeps you humble, thankful, and grateful for everything. And this little spot here, this very rock where I'm sitting on right now, was a very big piece of keeping me calm in my old life. I used to make this drive down Marine Drive here in West Vancouver just about every weekend. Even on rainy days, I didn't care. I used to always come out here because it was my mental, it gave me clarity, gave me a chance to like look out at the ocean. There's usually very little to no people around this little spot. I'm in the corner of a residential area. There's like huge mansions behind me. But I came here so much that some of the local residents in these big houses got to know my old bulldog by name. Like they'd come down and be like, good morning, Disco. Good morning, the guy that's holding Disco's leash. I kind of became a part of this little area, and it was my peace and quiet. And I remember talking to a local resident over here, and they're like, where are you from? And I told him I'm just outside of Vancouver, and he's like, what brings you back here all the time? We always seem to see you down here, and you're just sitting out there with you and your dog, and sometimes a coffee. And I'm like, yeah. I'm like, life is chaos, and I find this is my place of peace. It's pretty beautiful to be down here in a place like this, in a position that I'm in my life now, that I don't need this for my stress relief to keep me sane from my day job and stuff like that. That these moments are just a part of my life now, and it's really refreshing to sit here and think about how much things have changed over these last few years living in my van. How much it was so worth it to just drop everything. It's a pretty great spot here. I have a lot of amazing days in my life now. A lot of days where I can sit here and remember how bad things were, instead of thinking about how bad things are. I feel pretty grateful that all of this van life stuff worked out for me. Because when you drop everything you own and jump into a van and do something completely crazy to the rest of the world, you never know. It either works out or it doesn't work out. But you're never gonna know until you try. I love living in my van. I couldn't imagine what life is like without making these little movies for you every day. It's like my way to just get things off my chest, to just share with the world how much this lifestyle has changed me. I'm calmer, I'm happier, and I'll tell you one thing, there is no way I would ever go back and live in a sticks and bricks or a concrete jungle apartment ever again. There's definitely no shortage of great big fancy oceanfront homes down here. Just walking through these areas just feel... That's a pretty nice house. Free fireworks out the side window. Come on, guys, keep lighting them fireworks. Really? Just when I pull the camera out, you're gonna stop? Man, can you guys hear the fireworks out there? It is insane out here. This is great. I figured, what are we doing spending Halloween just sitting inside the van doing work on the computer? We might as well come outside and enjoy some of the fireworks. Oh. Where are they? Take a look around, guys. This is crazy. This is like a little townhouse complex that goes all the way around on this side. This is the back of the townhouses facing on their courtyard. It's like everybody here got together and spent all their money on fireworks. Just super hazy over there. Sounds like we're in the middle of a war zone. A nice pretty little spot to call home. All the fall colors on all the trees. So pretty. There you go. 2-hour parking. Anyway,
only between those times. We're good. Hey, Cruzy. Hi, buddy. Let me turn a light on in here for you. Hi, boss. Hi, boss. I'm really excited to show you guys some of the things that we're working on when it comes to like the cartoon side of things. It's really awesome because normally I just don't think about reaching out to you guys sometimes. A lot of times I just go to my graphics guy or try to find something on my own. And for some reason, I just clicked to me. I'm like, why don't I see if you guys know somebody? So thank you to everybody who referred us to some really creative and really talented people. I'm super excited to possibly get some new merch out with our little Cruzy Bear on it. That has been a much asked for piece, and I'm excited. So some of the stuff we're working on now are just going to be like t-shirt designs and sticker designs. I still want to get Cruz like his own actual logo, where that's just like the standard brand. It's got his face on it, his name, Cruz the Bulldog, on YouTube, just like a full one. That'll be coming, but right now I'm just trying to find someone who can actually draw Cruz first and just use those ones on t-shirts. Anyway, this is kind of a weird thing, kind of off topic, and I can't believe I'm bringing it up. So these are my pee bottles. These hang on the door of my van. I have 2 of them, but sometimes the pee bottles start to smell, and I've been trying all sorts of different products to clean them out. I've even used bleach, which isn't so great to always use, but I've been trying to find a cleaner that is a little bit safer so I don't have to always use a harsh chemical all the time. So I bought this Myers multi-surface cleaner. So I think these are all plant-based kind of stuff. All the ingredients here are all plant-based, and so we're here. So this one's called plant-based biodegradable earth-friendly. The company's name is Sapadilla. But anyway, this smells like peppermint. It's got peppermint and some other kind of a smell to it. Let me get my other glasses on. I'll tell you what's in it. Rosemary and peppermint. And kind of crazy, but this is amazing inside of my pee bottle. After I empty it out, a couple squirts of this thing smells minty fresh. I don't know why I'm telling you guys about this. Just trying to keep it van life real, you know what I mean? But yeah, I don't know. It's just, this is not cheap though. I bought this on Amazon for like $15 for this little tiny thing. But if I'm only throwing like a squirt or 2 in each of those things, this will last me a very, very long time. And I could probably get the same thing with just using like, probably like a peppermint in water, like a scented oil or something like that. But yeah, but this has been working really, really awesome. Because there's some nights I get up to use my pee bottle and it's just like you open up the lid, you're like, ugh. More fireworks, baby! Yeah! It's a full-on war zone out there. You happy we didn't dress you up like a funny looking dog today? Hey, I could have. You'd have been really cute all dressed up. Okay, you guys, so I have a little repair to do inside of my van. The screws have come out of this cupboard. Right there on the door. See the hinge? It's come right out. And the screws are in there somewhere. But, so yeah. You know, this thing has been in my van for 2 years, and yeah, all it is just the screws came out. You know, this van gets rocked and rolled, but ideally the slam latch works. It's holding it in place. The bottom one's still in there. But yeah, and I'm pretty sure we got to get this fixed, so we're gonna rip the bottom one out of there too. Hey, Daddy wrecking the van. When we were out at Happy Camper Kits this summer, he converted the bottom of this cabinet into a cupboard instead of 2 drawers, and I really, really like the cupboard. I think if I ever build another van, I'm going to do more cupboards than I do drawers. The drawers are nice, they're great to have, but I don't really have a lot of things to put in the drawers. Like this one's a dedicated tequila drawer. And, you know, this one's just miscellaneous stuff all wrote in there. So the drawer thing is not like, I don't know. I don't mind a few drawers, but I think I would rather do more this next time. It's less hardware. It would be cheaper on the build side because, come on, man, when you make a dovetail drawer, look at those things. They get very pricey when you start doing drawers or doing a cupboard. It's just super simple. Huh? At least, and they latch. Look at these latches are so nice. Anyway, so I'll show you what's going on in here. I don't mind this little scenario. I got a couple of baskets, got some extra space here in the front, so if I do want to put some taller things in there, I could. But this just works. So I got these baskets at HomeSense, which is like a home furnishing sort of kind of store. And yeah, I measured them all out. They fit good. And the top one here has just got like miscellaneous stuff, some little battery charger things. It's like my little electronics kind of catch-all bin. And this one is kind of like a catch-all bin too, but for everything that's in my kitchen. I know it looks messy, but hey, you guys, honestly, it works. Everything that I use on a regular is all at the top, salt, pepper, and everything that I don't really use often is all in the bottom, or like extra bottles of things are just kind of all in the bottom. And that works. So this stuff used to be here when I had my big spice rack up here. So I used to have two taller sections here for spices, and now they're all in here. And believe it or not, I actually enjoy having them in here. It's just super convenient. Like, it's in there. Cruzy, what are you hiding underneath the curtain for? Hey, somebody sent me through a picture of you, buddy. Our very first cartoon image has been sent to us. Want to see? He's shutting his eyes. I want nothing to do with this thing, Dad. All right, buddy. Are you guys ready? Are you guys ready? Dun dun! Oh my gosh, you guys, it is so perfect. I had so many people send me little design ideas and mock-ups, but this was the first one that was sent to me. It just made me smile because it's what he looks like. He just lies down and everything goes kind of flops down like he's melting. All the little wrinkles and stuff go down. Tongue kind of hangs out. I don't know if we're going to sleep tonight in this war zone we call Halloween out there. Anyway, you guys, we're going to let you guys go. I had a very productive day today. Just doing some YouTube stuff, and it felt really great to start getting some designs back from people. And I like that when you start when you start doing a project and then it comes back to you faster instead of waiting like a month for things to get done. So I love it when I can get a chance to interact with an artist who actually has time right now to work on a project, because that instant gratification, that word gratification, feels really good. So thanks to everybody who has submitted little cartoon ideas, and I'm still going to slowly go through everybody, and I'll probably choose 1, 2, or 3 different people to work with, and then we'll just start busting out some really fun merch together. I know some of you hate the word merch, but apparel and stickers and other things. Okay, guys, Cruzy, you want to say bye? You want to say bye? He's probably, you mad at me because you seen that picture? You're like, I don't look like that, Dad. Come on, bro. Look at all the skin here. You kind of do look like that. Okay, guys. See you later.
I love it that van life is always different every day as long as you move your van. It's like anything else in life. If you keep moving, things are going to keep changing. You stay still, nothing ever changes. It's always going to be the same. That's why I like to keep moving every day, because it keeps me, well, entertained. Look at this morning. Here I am sitting on a rock, sharing my emotions and my feelings with you. Oh my gosh, every ex-girlfriend that's ever watched these videos is like, you have feelings and you're sharing them? Crazy. Yeah, my van life, it's made me a bit more attached to my inner self. I'm more emotional now than I used to be. I never thought of that, huh? Anyway, you guys, thanks for watching all these chaotic videos. These are actually my van life days. Welcome to Everyday Van Life. All right, you guys, we're done. We're going to go. Bada boom. Edit finished. Peace out.